The scholar's mother tongue. A learned Pandit once visited the court of Akbar. He told the king and his courtiers that he had mastery over many different languages. The Pandit could speak many languages fluently. He was so fluent that no one could find out what his mother tongue was. He challenged everybody at the court to name his mother tongue. When everyone failed, the challenge was taken up by Birbal. That night, Birbal went quietly to the Pandit's room when he was asleep. He whispered into the Pandit's ear and tickled it with a feather. The Pandit, half awake, cried out suddenly and shouted out words in his mother tongue. Birbal came to the court the next day and told everyone that the Pandit's mother tongue was Telugu. The Pandit was surprised and accepted the truth. King Akbar then asked Birbal, "How did you find the truth?" Birbal answered, "In times of difficulty, a person speaks only in his mother tongue." He also told the king how he had gone to Pandit's room at night to find out the truth. Adapted from Akbar and Birbal stories. New words: mother tongue, challenged, tickled, irritated.
The Milkman's Cow. The milkman's cow was in a bad mood. It sat in the middle of the road and refused to move. The milkman begged the cow to get up. "The children are waiting for their milk to help them grow strong. Please get up," he pleaded. He pulled and tugged and pulled. But the cow wasn't going anywhere that day. Along came a policeman, his buttons and buckles gleaming bright. He said, twirling his long mustache, "I'll show you how to do it right." The policeman and the milkman pulled and tugged and prayed, but the cow wasn't going anywhere that day. Along came a grocer with bags of potatoes and peas. He said, "I'll move this cow with the greatest of ease." The grocer and the policeman and the milkman pulled and tugged and prayed. But the cow wasn't going anywhere that day. Along came a wrestler, his muscles gleaming in the sun. He said, "I have the strength of 10 horses, so this should be fun." The wrestler, the grocer, the policeman, and the milkman pulled and tugged and prayed. But the cow wasn't going anywhere that day. Along came the ice cream man, jiggling his cart. Cool down, it can't be too hard." The ice cream man, the wrestler, the grocer, and the policeman and the milkman pulled and tugged and prayed. But the cow wasn't going anywhere that day. Along came a little boy. He began to grin. He said, "These grown-ups, look at the mess they are in. It's not such a difficult problem. I learned in the second class that human beings eat rice and wheat and cows eat grass." He held out a sheaf of tasty green. The cow began to chew. He slowly led her to the side, for he knew what to do. The grocer clapped. The policeman twirled his stick in joy. The wrestler grinned. The ice cream man whooped at the cleverness of the boy. The milkman happily clattered his pail. Being kind and loving is best, for force and strength can fail. Story by Vidya Pradhan. New words: milkman, mood, middle, refused, policeman, grocer, wrestler, ice cream, prayed.
The giving tree. How do you feel when you help someone? How do you feel when you share your things with others? Read this play to know how a tree feels when it helps a boy. Narrator. Once there was a tree, and it loved a little boy. Every day the boy would visit the tree and enjoy its company. So let's enjoy this conversation between the tree and the boy. Tree said, "Come here, my boy. Come and climb up my trunk and swing from my branches." The boy, while swinging from the branches, said, "Aha! What fun!" The tree said, "Are you hungry? Eat my apples." The boy ate the apples. While eating, said, "How delicious! Narrator. When the boy was tired, he slept under the tree. The tree was happy to give its shade. But time went by, and the boy grew older and went away. The tree was often alone. After some years, one day the boy came to the tree, and the tree was very happy. The tree said, "Come, my boy, come and climb up my trunk and swing from my branches." The boy said, "I'm too big to climb and play. I want to buy things and have fun. I want some money. Can you give me some money?" The tree answered, "I'm sorry, but I have no money. I have only leaves and apples. You can pluck my apples and sell them in the market. Then you will have money." The boy happily plucked the apples and carried them away. The tree was also happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time, and the tree was sad. One day the boy came back, and the tree shook with joy. The tree said, "Come, boy, come and climb up my trunk. Swing from my branches, eat my apples, play in my shade, and be happy." The boy said, "I'm too busy to climb trees. I'm getting married, and I need a house for my wife and children. Can you give me a house?" Tree said, "I have no house, but you may cut off my branches and build a house." So the boy cut off the tree's branches and carried them away to build a house. The tree was very happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time, and the tree was sad again. And when he came back after some years, the tree was so happy that it could hardly speak. Now the boy was a young man. The tree said, "Come, boy, come. What can I do for you?" The young man answered, "I'm going on a business trip. I want a boat to take me away. Can you give me a boat?" The tree replied, "All I have left is a trunk. Cut down my trunk and make a boat. Then you can sail away." The young man cut the trunk of the tree and sailed away in a boat. The tree was left only with the stump. And after a long time, the young man came back again. Now he was an old man. But the tree recognized him and said, "I am sorry, friend, but I have nothing left to give you. My apples are gone." The old man said, "My teeth are too weak for apples." The tree said, "My branches are gone. You cannot swing on them." The old man replied, "I am too old to swing on branches." Tree said, "My trunk is gone. You cannot climb." Old man said, "I am too tired to climb." The tree said, "I am sorry. I wish that I could give you something, but I have nothing left. I'm just an old stump. I'm sorry." Old man said, "Dear tree, you have always given me, but now I don't need much. Just a quiet place to sit and rest." The tree said happily, "Well, an old stump is good for sitting and resting on. Come, friend, sit down and rest." The old man did, and the tree was still happy. Adapted from The Giving Tree, written by Shel Silverstein. New words: swing, delicious, pluck, trip, sail, stump, recognized.